Hello and welcome to Blue Tardis Podcast. In today's episode, we shall be watching Aliens of London and World War III, both together. How lucky do you lot feel right about now? I wonder. Today, we are joined by my sister Rachel.
Hello, I'm Rachel.
Oh dear. Oh dear. You ready for this?
I am absolutely ready.
Perfect. Right, let's get to it. If you would like to watch this episode with us, press play now. Oh dear. Just a quick check. You hear it?
I can hear this one this time. Yes,
Perfect,
well done.
Perfect. By the way, so if you can hear any noise in the background, it's fucking hot in the UK at the minute. We got a fan going. Sorry. But needs must.
Do you know what? I love Mickey.
You love Mickey?
I love Mickey.
Fair. I do like Mickey. It's Rose I have the issue with.
Oh no, I do love Rose.
Nah. Rose for me is awful.
No, I do like Rose. I always wish that they got together and had lots of tiny little babies.
Oh God, you're one of those lot.
I'm one of those.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, right? So Doctor Who, it has the potential to go everywhere, right? Literally everywhere. So in the first couple episodes, obviously, UK, London, England, modern day, fantastic. First episode, okay, sure. Second episode, spaceship, love it. Third episode, Cardiffy. Now back in London, modern day. Like, really?
Well, that's because where all the aliens are based, though, Sam. Don't you realise?
I mean, sure, but even still, you know.
Always London. London or Cardiff.
Cardiffy.
Cardiffy.
Because seriously, if you watched The Unquiet Dead, which this lot would have seen last week, or at least should have seen it. I've got my eye on you lot. There was a sign that spelt Cardiff with an E. Instead of a second F. So me and Mark, we come up with Cardiffy.
Oh dear.
I love it, right? Like, at first you don't really know what's going on, but obviously with the Doctor bursting in, yeah. I suppose this is what would be like, though. You know, luckily none of us has ever been missing, so we don't know. You know, touch wood. You know, the Doctor's sort of nonchalant. Oh yeah, it's only been a year, don't worry. So, Rachel, when did you first get into Doctor Who?
When I was a little girl, back in way 1990s. No, Dad used to watch Doctor Who, so only occasionally, and I'd seen a film, Doctor Who the Daleks.
Okay.
Daleks terrified me as a child, as they did many children of that era. And then when I realised that they were, you know, reinventing it, as it were, or reinstating it in 2005, I was just like, yes, come on. And it was the perfect opportunity because I think Mum and Dad had taken the boys to Benidorm, and I was there looking after you and your brother.
Yeah, I remember that.
And got you started to watching this.
Yeah. So in a way, you started this whole podcast.
In a way, yes. I like to think I had that created.
Why did you think that me and Jordan were like Doctor Who?
Because I liked it, and we're very similar in some respects, apart from I'm a girl.
Yes, apart from you're a girl, we are very, very similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Hence why brother, sister.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Jackie.
Oh, Jackie Tyler, the absolute queen of Doctor Who. I love her so much. I love Jackie.
My favourite episode of her, and this is going back into the next series, but you know, it's in Doomsday, and it's so she goes into the Tardis.
Yes. If we never pass, I'm going to bloody kill you.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Gotta love her.
I love it. She's got so many quotable lines in Doctor Who.
Absolutely.
She's got so many quotable lines. I love her so much. Like, to me, she's a better companion than Rose. She's just miles better than Rose in almost every thing. You know?
Yeah.
You know, that's just me, though.
Just getting to this episode, though, I don't understand why she can't tell Jackie where she's been.
I mean, how would you even explain it, though?
Well,
I've been to the year 5 billion on a spaceship.
Wait, it's her mother. Her mother should understand her.
And then in an hour, right, went back to Cardiff and bloody 16 something. And saw ghosts. You'd be sent to a loony bin.
Well, true. Oh.
Rose thinks the Doctor's gay. Well, there we go.
And just saying, that was only 2005. That's
Yeah,
not even 20 years ago, and that's how this country was acting.
Yeah. Christ, Doctor Who's 3 years away from the 20th anniversary of its comeback.
Ah.
God. Time does fly, doesn't it?
When you're a Time Lord.
Yeah.
So just remind me, which episode come before this?
The episode that come before this was The Unquiet Dead.
Oh, great episode.
Yeah. I like it. Mark doesn't, though.
It doesn't.
No. Mark doesn't like the episode at all.
Mm.
But hey-ho.
That's because Mark, in Rose's words, is so gay.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. I love this, though.
Great CGI effects.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, it rivals, like, Jurassic Park. You know, have you seen those TikToks of the guy in the dinosaur costume?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Most realistic dinosaur I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
This is just about on par with that.
Not
Definitely.
Big Ben. And just in case you were wondering, Big Ben is the name of the bell, not the tower.
It's very true, actually. And I always thought it was just the name of the clock.
No.
But hey,
Coincidentally, was designed by a little Ben, but I'm joking. No, I'm joking.
I was going to say, you must be the most intelligent person we've ever had on the podcast.
No, I'm not.
Oh dear. I love how immediately Unit is just already there.
Unit before they know it even is Unit.
Well, no, they would know it's Unit.
Yeah, but we don't know that they're Unit because we
don't know
introduced
it's
them
Unit
to
yet.
Unit.
Very true. Very true.
Did I just impart Doctor Who wisdom?
I mean, wouldn't be the first time in the podcast. Let's be honest. Oh dear. I mean, like, for one thing, I know that there was a deleted scene in this episode where the Doctor did meet up with Unit, and, well, they said, God knows, to be fair. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not an encyclopedia for Doctor Who, but also I know it does exist. I've seen it.
Fair enough. Police struggle to contain sightseers. It's just a normal day at a football match, isn't it?
Well, no, that's just an average day in London. I'm surprised, to be fair.
Alien emergency helpline. I just think that's amazing.
Since when? Since fucking when?
I'm so tempted to dial that number.
Oh, speaking about dialing numbers, season 4, right? When the Earth was moved and they had to call the Doctor, how many people called that number? That poor woman on the end of that line, because that was a real phone number.
I know, because I phoned it.
that was an old woman who must have got about 1 million phone calls that day. At specifically that time. It was like, what the fuck's happening? Oh dear. The news would never say this though. the news would never say that they found a body live on air. They would never do that. Especially broadcast it, you know?
Absolutely.
They would never broadcast it. They would... I'll tell you what they do. They sit behind their desk, right? And say, something has been recovered. Not somebody. You
Absolutely.
know? They say something. They'd never ever show it. Ever. Good old bit of Blue Peter, can't go wrong, can you? Not gonna lie, that looks fucking good.
I just love the jelly babies.
Yeah, I mean... yeah, that's me. That's that kid. That is me. And just getting in the way of everything. That would be brilliant. I mean, I love how the Doctor's doing what everyone does and just watch the telly. Yeah, instead of actually going there, watch the telly. It's going to be on the news, isn't it? So
absolutely.
I like it. It's clever. I love how it's like based on like a conspiracy as well. Like, I love it.
What conspiracy?
That anyone's in charge is a giant lizard.
Yeah. I mean, I get that, but...
Fun fact, right? Revealed in Torchwood, by the way. Right?
Hang on a minute.
She faked it.
I was thinking, isn't she...
Yeah.
Yana, no.
No,
She
that's
looks
not
like
Yana.
No.
No, she's just blue.
Yeah, but I thought...
No,
okay.
completely different actress.
Okay.
However, she's from Torchwood. Right? And it was actually revealed in Torchwood that she faked getting in there. Like, she faked being a medical person.
Oh.
Right? Just to discover what it was.
She does sound like Dr. Yana's assistant.
I don't think she is.
I feel I need to Google this.
Go on then, Google it.
I feel I have to.
Go on
I
then.
don't know her name. Right, but let's just go on to the IMDb.
Chantho.
Chantho, no.
Yeah.
No.
Chanto. No. I love this, right? The subtle shade going on. I love this line.
Pretty much all of them, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty much every single political person, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty much, with all due respect. Possibly the least important person as of now. Love it. Oh, and there she is, Harriet Jones.
We know.
I mean, me personally, I love-hate. It's a love-hate relationship, me and Harriet Jones, right? I love her, but I fucking hate how many times she does turn up in the series. But, you know. Oh, God, here we go. See, this is why they ended up on Sarah Jane Adventures. This is why you ended up on Sarah Jane Adventures. You made an okay impression, but not a great impression, you know. I mean, all they do is fart. It's just not funny.
But it is, though.
It's the face as well. It's the faces of them.
Her name is Naoko Mori. So let's just see if she was in the same one.
Naoko Mori. Was that for Chantha?
Well, no, that's this one in here.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was going to say that name does sound familiar. I know, mysterious red briefcase.
No, her name was Chippo Chung.
I was going to say two completely different actresses.
Yeah, but it's a shame because they look very similar. That's sorry to everyone. That was listener. That was not meant to come over as it did.
Sorry, everyone.
But they sound similar as well.
Rachel.
No, but it's true.
Oh dear.
Again, apologies if that come across as racist.
Nah, it's alright. That's alright. I'm sorry. Rose is not 5'4". There is no chance there. She is at least 5'7".
Maybe.
At least. I mean, for one thing, I'm taller than Billy Piper, right? And I'm 5'10".
You're 5'10".
That's what my dentist says. Genuinely.
Did he go on the measurement of your teeth and average it out?
No.
My, what small teeth you have! You must be 5'10".
No. Funny story, right? Funny story. So I was going in, right? This was like before COVID, right? Or what I like to call 2019 BC, right?
Yeah.
And well, the dentist said, like, because before COVID, obviously, before sedation, is when I had sedation. The dentist said, okay, so what we're gonna do today, right? We're just gonna, pretty much make sure you want to have this, right? So, you know, he said, could you stand over there real quick? We'll take your weight, we'll take everything, right? He looked at me, didn't measure me. He looked at me and said, 5'10".
Right, okay, stand up, Samuel. Because I'm 5'7.5", so I
Bearing
may just have
mind-
to shatter your dreams.
Bearing in mind,
You're barefoot?
I'm barefoot, and the dentist, I was wearing shoes.
Woo!
And I am taller than you.
By an inch or two.
Yeah. What about it? Every inch matters. Every bloke will tell you that.
Yes, Mickey. And that is why I love you. The simple comedy.
It's the simple, isn't it? It's simple.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a
shrug it off,
much
mate.
better improvement than his first episode, where he was quite literally a fucking coward. And
True.
wouldn't do anything. Much better.
I'm just waiting for part of the Tardis to have a bit of toaster or something that you just have to push down.
Funny you should say that. In our first podcast, Rose, out now by the way, in our first podcast, the Doctor was running about the TARDIS. You just heard a ding. I was like, toaster's done. Or like microwave's done or something like that. Of course, everyone tried to sweet talk everyone nowadays. I would have gone away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. Might as well have gone whole hog there, Harriet Jones. Might as well. I love how Harriet Jones is still trying to get her own appointment. You know,
True.
you know, a giant alien ship crashed today. I mean, maybe something a bit more important. I mean, I don't know what her appointment was, but I guarantee it weren't for heart surgery.
True.
Just guessing here, you know. Oh, sorry. I was chatting. It's what this podcast is. Sorry.
Oh, poor Harriet Jones. Don't worry, you get to blow up some aliens in a future episode. Spoiler alert.
She gets she gets killed by Daleks in the end.
Spoiler alert
Yeah,
times
spoiler.
2.
Very big spoiler alert.
For those fans that have not yet watched any of Doctor Who.
But then again, if you haven't watched Doctor Who, we're currently doing a watch along, so here's your chance.
We've just given away major plots.
They'll forget. They'll forget.
And what are Daleks? Have you seen Daleks yet?
Currently, no. We
Then
don't know
another
what
spoiler
Daleks are.
alert.
But we will do by the end of this podcast, believe it or not.
Really?
We will
Your
do.
favourite episode, isn't it, Sam?
Honestly, yeah. One of my all-time favourite episodes, Dalek. Next podcast, I cannot wait for that one. Hello.
Chan, no, go. Oh, sorry, wrong actress. She does sound like her.
She does. She actually does.
I feel really bad now, but...
You know that song from Labyrinth?
You
Right?
remember me on the boo.
No, not that song, but like the
Sorry.
ones with like the red things, you know. And I won't have nothing. Dan, dan, dan. That one, you know?
Absolutely not, but sing it again.
Well, I don't know what it's called, but like you know the one, you know
I
the
know
aliens,
yeah.
well aliens, the dummies that can just remove their heads, right? Is it me, or were you expecting that in that scene?
Yeah,
Like just those dummies just coming up.
Yeah.
I can picture it. It'd be great. And by the way, they later reused this set, and guess what episode? World Enough in Time.
Really?
Yeah, they reused it.
Oh.
Because I know, proper out there, right? Tin hat theory, right? Tinfoil hat, but the lights are the exact same. And yeah, it's.
Amazing.
I mean, perfect. Just perfect.
Sorry, this isn't the Mentaloo, is it?
I mean, why is it whenever someone hears bloody noise in a morgue in this fucking series, they have to go near it?
I wonder why they scream when they open the door.
I mean, what do you think you were going to find?
Most likely a corpse.
Yeah, most likely a corpse. I mean, don't work there if you're squeamish.
It's alive.
I love how the Doctor's just immediately in control.
Yeah.
I love it.
He exercises control in all things.
He does. Like, this is what the Doctor does, though. He does just control you in a good way. In a good way.
In a good way.
In a good way. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Yes, Daddy.
But yeah. Yeah, this is the exact same. What was that?
That's what he did.
Oh, fair enough.
Summon. Come here.
Come here. By the way, mark of a good soldier goes to the civilian. Whilst leaving the Doctor to discover what it is. Watch out, Doctor. Jigsaw's coming.
No. Another spoiler alert. It's when they go back in to like New York with the Daleks. What are they?
What, Laszlo?
Laszlo.
Pig slaves.
Pig slaves, yeah. Oh, poor little bugger.
Poor little bugger. I salute you.
He looked like he was running and having fun, actually.
No, do you know what it was? He was running like Freddy Krueger in the first film.
Yeah.
Down the alley.
Yeah.
This is God. And then chases someone like an uncle. I mean, I'm not being funny, but he's not even that fat.
No.
You know, he could have at least put like a cushion there, you know? Just saying. Oh dear. Margaret. Margaret Blaine. Ooh. Okay, I'll tell you what. Fun question, right? Which one of our current, what's the word?
Candidates?
Candidates, yeah, would be a Slovene.
I think they all are, to be fair.
I mean, I always thought Boris Johnson was, because there is no way someone has that shit of a hairstyle.
That is true.
And, you know, he struggles to speak English.
And you
right?
always know he's passing wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next
I mean, he
slide,
always
please.
does that look at him, doesn't he?
Next
he always
slide,
does that
please.
look. He always does that look at him. I always thought it was asleep, just saying. I'm sorry. This guy can't act. He really cannot act, can he? I mean, I know they're supposed to be aliens.
I mean, it's just amazing. He got a zip on a forehead and you just can't see it.
I know, but later on you can. There's one. I love how it's sort of inspired by X-Files as well, this episode.
Yeah.
This episode is very, 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 very inspired by X-Files. Which I can, you know, understand, you know. Sci-fi program. Might as well. Very true. Very, very true. In fact, you see that later on in the series the episode with the Frost Fairs. With the 12th Doctor.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember the name of it, though.
Neither can I. I'm struggling to think of the name. Struggling to think of the name at the minute. Oh no, he's gone. Be careful. Bill the Cyberman's coming. And I love how the Doctor just goes as well.
Yeah, he
absolutely
just
goes.
suds off. He don't give a damn.
Of course. I mean, how British can you get?
He's not Mars.
I'm not being funny. How British can you possibly get? Giant alien invasion. Here's to Mars.
Again, could be another racial matter because he's black.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
I love
I'm
how
looking a bit too deep.
I love how Jackie isn't actually comfortable with Mickey being in the apartment with Rose, right?
Yeah, but you got to
Because
look at
she
it.
still thinks, for some reason, she could still possibly think that he still killed her in a way, or at least kidnapped her for a year. Like, that could have been a possibility, right? And that's what Jackie's thinking, I suppose. Just that look that she gave. It's
Yeah.
like, love it. But of course, like, all the feelings going by the end of the episode. She's just happy to have her child back, I suppose. Hello, E.T. Welcome to our world. Love it. Oh no, it's a key. A key that glows. Good bit of foreshadowing for later in the series.
He's coming.
I mean,
But it can't be.
I love Jackie's reaction to seeing the Tardis. Just completely gobsmacked.
No, my favourite thing from Jackie is, you know, the thing.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. But I'll tell you her best line already. Right? I'm gonna get killed by Christmas tree. Oh, dear. I'll tell you what. Christopher Eccleston's acting here is incredible, and just like his whole idea of the TARDIS just not being a home is brilliant. I mean, it's his home,
Yeah, but it's not a home.
It's not home.
I think Christopher Eccleston's been a very underrated Doctor because he was only in one season. People just don't have that not the fascination, but obviously there are true fans of him at the end of the day. I think he's a great Doctor.
Yeah, I think.
And I think he would have done really well in further series, but clearly he didn't necessarily want to do that. But spoiler alert, he's coming back for the 60th anniversary.
He is very
coming
excited
back
for
about
the 60th, and I really, really cannot wait to see him back. Well, I really can't wait to see him back.
08081
Quick, dial it!
570-980 emergency helpline. And of course, what does Jackie go and do?
Of course. Hello, pizza delivery. How can I help? Just dial one number. Love it. I love it. It's what a mother would do, to be fair, isn't it?
Oh, red flag. Sorry, Sam.
It is what a mother would do.
Absolutely. Red alert. Red alert.
I would love if the computer just went, shit.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Doctor. But the thing is, though, like, UNIT would already know of the Doctor at this point.
Absolutely. Because he... Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
He's travelled through space and time. He's travelled through space and time.
Mm-hmm. I love how Mickey's just trying to, sort of trying to convince her to stay with him now. Been a year for him, been 3 seconds for Rose.
I mean, that's one thing that I don't like about Rose, is that she's quite happy just to dump her boyfriend.
Well, Rose is just quite happy just to, being vulgar here, by the way, but she's quite happy just to spread her legs for every single person that she meets.
No, she's not.
The Doctor.
Well, I mean, I spread my legs for the Doctor. Sorry, Chris.
Well, that's definitely making it into the highlights. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Don't apologise. That's pure gold.
Who else? Who else has she wanted? I mean, Mickey.
Pete Tyler. In Father's Day. Yeah.
No.
Honestly, you rewatch it.
Well, she can't.
Anyone she
knows.
meets in series 2.
What? Even the big.
Definitely the 10th Doctor.
Oh well, yes. But that's who I'm referring to with the legs spreading. I'm just saying.
Of course.
Bit of a David Tennant fan here.
I was going to ask who's your favourite Doctor, but I gather it's David Tennant.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's the hair.
The hair. The hair is your favourite.
Do you know what? He's actually my screensaver at work.
Yeah, you are.
And
sad.
I use him as my password for certain things.
David Tennant.
Not the full
or
name. I can't tell. I can't disclose that information because it's 10th. A password.
Or 10th.
Well, it may be the 10th Doctor. Eat my heart out. But no, it's not. It's
my
not
God. I mean, this podcast is going about hot now, isn't it? There's a heat wave, but my God, is it hot? I mean, for one thing, wouldn't UNIT phone up and say, don't worry about him?
Yeah.
Because UNIT has the power to do that.
Yeah, but I mean, he's in modern day London.
But it's UNIT.
Well, yeah, because he already knew UNIT. Yeah, exactly.
It's UNIT.
Yeah, UNIT should have known. But we don't know anything about UNIT yet.
But the Doctor does.
But the Doctor does, but we have not been introduced to UNIT.
But in the deleted scene, we are introduced to them.
But we're not into... Now we have.
even still.
This is when we find out.
Yeah. But even still. Why is UNIT not phoning up
Rookie.
the big guys, right, to tell them not to worry about the Doctor? UNIT has that power to.
Yeah, that's
right?
very true.
And yeah, I know they are basically the army. Right? I know they are basically the army, but even still,
It's been vandalised.
Phone up.
Bad wolf.
Yep, bad wolf. Guess how many times no one cares about that?
But whenever you hear a bad wolf, you instantly think of Rose Tyler.
No, I always think of Doctor Who, to be fair. I never think of Rose Tyler. I always think of Doctor Who.
I love Rose.
Really?
Yeah, I do like her. Although she does come across a little spoiled at times.
Yes. Yes, spoilt.
Who's your favourite companion? I know this.
My favourite companion... I mean, thank you for asking me. No one ever asked me anything in this podcast.
I thought I'd ask you.
My favourite companion, personally, is Captain Jack,
Oh.
Bill Potts, Donna Noble,
Has left the library. Donna Noble
or,
has been
God
saved.
rest his soul, but Wilfred Mott.
Oh, Wilfred Mott. Oh, I love Wilfred Mott.
Rest in peace, Wilf. Rest in peace. But, yeah. Like, those are my personal favourite companions. Because they all treat the Doctor like a friend. Not a fuck buddy.
Your absolute worst companion. Clara.
Without even a fucking thought in my head. I cannot stand Clara Oswald.
You see, she's a close second.
Rose Tyler's a close second for me, but Clara Oswald is the worst.
The one I absolute hate is Martha Jones. I cannot stand Martha Jones.
I'm tolerable to Martha Jones.
No.
She's tolerable.
No.
Don't get me wrong, her whole arc was fuck the Doctor. Repopulate with the Doctor. That is it.
Oh,
That is
she's
basically
too whiny for me. Too whiny.
Yeah, rebound. She was the rebound, let's put it that way.
Yeah. I'm glad she was only a companion in one series.
I mean, for one thing, they wouldn't leave one policeman alone with Jackie as a suspect. They wouldn't.
No, they wouldn't.
They would always have two.
Just in case.
Yeah. Just in case that she ever attacked him.
I do love how Harriet is just walking around pretending to be natural, like nothing's going on, you know.
That's just like me, like, in like a very high up building, like, oh, this is a nice place, isn't it? Where's the coffee machine?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the Matt Lucas lookalike, the Baldy.
Mm-hmm.
The Baldy, Matt Lucas. There was another Matt Lucas coming along. And there's her reason why she's been pretty much staying there.
And she goes through the door even though she's not supposed to go through the door.
Of course. I mean, the security's top tier, Rachel. I mean, if you ain't got a pass, you ain't going in, unless you're Harriet Jones.
Absolutely. MP.
Yes, I know who you are.
Yes, we know who you are.
I'll tell you what, are you looking forward to Russell T Davies coming back to Doctor Who?
Oh, absolutely. But then I love Russell T Davies as a writer anyway. He's written so many other things other than Doctor Who.
Yes.
And actually, one of my favourite, although it has got David Tennant in, it's not because it's got David Tennant in, but he also directed Casanova.
Yeah.
Which was a BBC hit, which is actually really good, although a little raunchy.
Hey!
Yeah. But actually, he's a really good writer.
Fair.
I love his episodes.
Yeah.
And I think that's why the first few series of Doctor Who were really, really good, especially when he was writing it.
When Russell T Davies was writing it, especially in the first series anyway, he was very much focused on money.
Mm.
Right? Very much focused on money. But then he sort of changed it to Twilight. He did sort of change it to Twilight in every other series, to be fair.
Yeah.
Apart from series 4. Right? Series 2 and 3, both series was more about love, wasn't it?
Mm.
It was more about love.
It was, yeah. Building that chemistry.
Yeah. Building the characters together,
Someone be naughty.
Fucking love Jackie. It was bigger on the inside, I don't know. I mean, brilliant. She's just a brilliant character. And there's Zipper.
Well, yeah, but you can't see it on normal everyday
I mean, I
people.
love how oblivious she is to her room suddenly changing to glowing
Absolutely.
blue.
She's in so many things, right? But
Yeah.
I cannot not see her
Yeah,
as
you
a
can't
Slovene.
ever unsee her as a Slovene. I mean, God forbid she ever showed up in Benidorm, you know?
Well, she's in EastEnders as
I
our
know.
isn't she? And I just can't help seeing her as a Slovene.
I mean, whenever an actor appears on Doctor
She
Who,
might not farting whilst I'm saving the world.
iconic line.
I'm going to start saying that at work now to all my patients. Do you mind not farting whilst I'm looking after you and saving your lives?
I mean, it really does stink after a while. Big green blob thing.
They kind of look cute though, don't they, when you think of it, with all the big
They
doe
look
eyes.
like babies.
Beep, 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 beep.
The costumes, even by today's standards, are pretty good.
Mm.
It's the CG that lets them down a bit.
Yeah.
But, the costumes are good. I do like the costumes in this.
Yeah. Although it is amazing that most aliens take human form. As in, two
Well,
legs, 2 eyes.
They want to disguise themselves, apparently.
All aliens have 2 eggs and 2 lumps.
Apparently.
Unless you're
yes.
Arachnos. Spoiler
No.
alert.
There he is, there's Matt Lucas.
Matt Luke, is he actually in this?
No,
I was
no.
going to say I didn't see him.
It's just a bald guy with glasses. Could have gone Mr. Potato Head, but there we go. There he is. We are sleep. I love their voices straight
Yeah.
away. It's so iconic.
It is, yeah.
I mean, every character's got their own little cliffhanger as well. I like it.
Yeah.
Look, it's a bit grim, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
just a bit grim. I mean, don't get me wrong. Doctor Who in the future has gotten a bit more grimmer
Yeah, definitely.
to the point where you're actually seeing through a person
Well, that's
with
true.
a bullet hole. So,
Do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do, 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 do.
next time on Doctor Who, which for us will be 3 seconds, for you guys about 3 seconds. Might as well just watch the next time trailer though.
I love the opening, the sound,
The
the theme tune.
Yeah, the theme tune's really, really good. Hence why they kept it for so long. Well done! Well fucking done, Harriet Jones! Right, so Stay with us. We'll be here in about 3 seconds, okay? Hello and welcome back to the Blue Tardis podcast. First time you're ever going to hear that. We are still here, both of us. We're going to watch World War III. If you would like to watch along, press play now. Previously on Doctor Who.
And as we established, Big Ben is a bell, not
Yes.
a tower.
It is a bell. A big old bell.
End.
Big old bell end.
Yes, we know who you are.
Oh, so that was a lovely trip to London that we had, wasn't it, Ray?
Oh,
During the break. Oh, it was absolutely phenomenal.
We saw all the sights.
I mean, we went to Mars.
Yeah, did
We
go
went
to
to
Mars.
Mars. We saw a couple Slovene. Said hi. Had a sausage roll with them. As you do. As you do.
I was currently looking.
And the only thing that changed, how the Doctor gets out of it. I love it. Obviously, the Slovene would have no idea that the Doctor's a Time Lord. Why are you playing with a Slovene action figure?
Because I can make it do the can.
Has anyone ever told you you're a bit strange?
Oh, look. You can clap too.
Do you want to see me make it fly? Bye-bye!
Produced by Phil Collinson.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
No one knows. Also, it is directed pretty goddamn well.
Directed by Keith Boak.
He also directed it quite well. Directed by Sam Adley. What? Since when?
Produced by Rachel.
I mean, he even sounds like a child. Yeah, because the only one that weren't in any power was Mickey, wasn't it?
Mm.
I love it.
Although he's just taking
One
a
of the
picture.
best things he could have done, by the way. One of the best things he could have done. Take a picture of it.
Absolutely. Come on.
I mean,
doing that. Come on, it's almost saying like walkies. Come
yeah.
on, give it.
Come on, unit. Come on, good boy, good unit. Come on, now go fetch.
Yeah. Try to watch the alien just get into a suit.
What's the worst thing
Hang
you
on
can
a
do?
minute.
Trying on a human.
Buzz, look an alien.
Where? I love how it's gone for the traditional alien. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's the Scooby-Doo shit.
It is.
You can't say this is foreshadowing. They have no idea they had a series 2 whilst making this.
No, that's true.
We won't do we got to hear a prayer, I swear. It was a very big bolt of lightning. Although he's completely honest. It's never going to work. So no. I love the sheer honesty of that policeman. It's never going to work. Nah.
No.
Thing is, they would also check CCTV as well later and see it.
Mm.
The Slovene really haven't thought this through, have they?
No.
That's funny.
So
Weren't an
maybe why
elevator
didn't they
before
just
him.
shoot as he moved?
I mean, there weren't an elevator behind him.
Oh no, there wasn't, was there?
No. Hello. Shit. Which one? I mean, I love how it has almost gone to a base under siege.
Hide! So she goes, sits behind a chair.
Fucking hell, Rose. I mean, I love how it has almost gone on like a base under siege, but not. You know, it's still treated as an invasion, but more base under siege type. Which I do prefer, because Doctor Who do those brilliantly. Base under sieges, like
Yeah.
Dalek.
True, yeah.
Like, that's a fantastic base under siege. Like, I do think that both these episodes aren't that great at all, but you know, it's still watchable.
Mm.
I mean, considering they're from London,
He's Welsh.
He's definitely Welsh. Fuck's sake. I need to be naked. See,
If ever that's a TikTok.
oh mate, someone
need to
needs to
be
transform
naked.
that to a TikTok. Someone, hang on. I need to be naked. You love how we learn a bit more of the Slovene, like they hunt,
Yeah.
and they've got the intelligence of that
She's
more.
fucking standing behind him.
Fucking hell. I mean, there's almost no attempt at hiding, is there? I mean, hiding behind a curtain.
Oh no, I can't see you at all.
No, definitely not. I mean, a shirt saying "I'm not here" would be harder to see.
Absolutely.
See, that's what you should do. Hide in a corner. However, if any of them turn round, they're fucked. Ooh. Nice though. What a bitch! I mean, they fucking know where they are, don't they? I mean,
And what's a fire extinguisher going to do to them?
confuse them. I mean, this one can't work out curtains, so, you know. I love how. And the Doctor doesn't say, "Yes, I know who you are."
No!
That would have been the perfect time. They're under stress. It
Absolutely.
would have been the perfect time. "Hi, I'm Harriet Jones. MP flying down Earth." "Yes, I know who you are."
Exactly.
It would have been so cool.
Which would imply that he's
Hey,
time travelled.
Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
I mean, you cannot say that's not Scooby-Doo. I mean, that would have been brilliant, wouldn't it? They're under
Absolutely.
stress. "Yes, I know who you are." Good bit of
Oh,
comedy
that
as well.
room.
Oh,
That room.
yeah,
Do, 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 do.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
What are you wearing it? Morning air. Sorry?
more
For the
gas. Oh dear. I love how he's threatening them with vinegar.
Oh, I know.
But do you know what? Vinegar's actually the weapon against them, though,
That's
isn't
not vinegar.
it? It is. It's vinegar.
Why would it be vinegar?
No, it's not. Is it?
It'd be whiskey.
Yeah, it's whiskey. Not who keeps vinegar in a jar like
I was going to say.
that? I love that. At your service. Like, they're the friendly guys, apparently. I mean, I love how Slovene aren't a species; they are just a family. You know, a bad lot of a family. I like it. Who knows? The others may be nice, but from the Sarah Jane Adventures, apparently all fucking Raxacologophalapatorians nailed it. Are evil, especially with the Blatherine.
Yeah.
You don't even know who they are.
No, I don't.
Blatherine are a different family who are in charge of the Slovene family, and they try to fuck over the earth by giving them a flower.
A flower. Oh, you gave that tall man some flowers.
And for anyone who has watched Sarah Jane Adventures, you know I'm not lying. Rackweed, I think the flower was called. Really good episode, actually. Really good episode. Ah. Safely contained. Brilliant. I mean...
I just really want to put my finger in their belly button.
That came out of fucking nowhere.
It's just there, though.
Is that another one for the highlights?
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'm going to have to create our fucking highlights reel this whole series, aren't I? Oh well, I'll create one. It'll be after Christmas Invasion, I'm sure. Or before, I don't know. One of them.
My handy right hand.
I mean... more shade being thrown there. I love how every single political candidate or like political influence, let's say, is a Slovene. I love it. Maybe they're girth. I mean, I love how in the next Slovene episode, not Boomtown, but the one in Sarah Jane Adventures, they actually perfect a human tactic to where they can now actually be thin.
Oh.
How about that, eh?
There you go.
So now you have no idea who's a Slovene.
That's a great diet.
No, it's not a great diet, it's a Greg's diet. Get it right.
Sorry.
They're on a seafood diet. And they see food, they eat it.
Including seafood.
Yes. That would also imply food. I love how it's a changing group. Wonderful nakedness. I love how they're just hanging up the bodies.
Oh no.
Like, how more informal can you possibly get? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. By the way, this episode has one of the greatest, like, intense parts of any Doctor Who episode.
Yeah.
Honest to God, yeah. Like, it has just one of the best parts of any episode where the Slovene's in the house. Oh, I love that whole bit because it's so intense and so nerve-wracking.
Mickey's flat. Look at the state of it.
I know. I mean, let's be honest, that would be my flat, wouldn't it?
But they nailed it. I mean, it's a typical...
It is a typical student's flat, I suppose.
Yeah.
Would he be a student? Possibly.
Well,
I mean...
young lad.
If Rose is 19, odds are Mickey's about 19, 20.
Yeah.
So, would be about...
Yeah, about right.
Right? Someone on the production team obviously was young. And so, hang on a minute, right, let's put all this detail in real quick. Lovely. So he survives. I would have loved if he came back, not Margaret. Like the missing Slovene family.
Yeah.
That would be
the
great.
last of his kind.
Well, not the last of his kind, the last of his family.
Yeah.
I would love it. Oh well.
Didn't even know his name.
Nope. Didn't even know his name.
I do. What makes you think I'm not a Slovene?
Oh, God! The room has now turned blue.
I mean, I fart like them.
Yes, you do. I mean, have you ever seen the film Labyrinth? Right? The Bog of Eternal Stench. You go into the toilet after her. My God, the Bog of Eternal Stench has nothing on that.
Thank you very much.
Stinks.
Thank you very much.
I'm her sister. Wait, yeah, I'm her brother. I'm allowed to talk to my sister like that.
Get it right, bro.
Sorry.
You're a very violent young woman.
Ah, we just need to kill the Slovene. I mean, I would love if Mickey Smith just rocked up to Parliament with a bloody like AK-47, just started shooting down all the bloody Slovene in there. No prisoners, with a tie around his head like Rambo. That would be brilliant. Maybe Torchwood.
Yeah, maybe.
Fantastic.
Sounds
I
like
would
a
love
great
to. I would
theme
love
park.
to see what a theme park, Slovene World.
Slovene world.
You know, I would love to see a spin-off. Maybe Big Finish do Slovene World. That'd be brilliant. I'm sorry.
Do you know why it's a superphone?
That is not a fucking superphone. That is a brick.
No. Do you know why it's a superphone? It's because it's a Nokia. And Nokias are indestructible.
No, Rachel. Game Boys are indestructible.
It's a
Nokia's-
Nokia! I mean, I'm not being
Nokia,
funny.
it won't let you down.
It won't let you down. My Nokia went through the washing machine and tumble dryer and still works.
You still use it, don't you?
Do you know what? If I was to get it out of my bedroom, well, I don't even know where it is in my bedroom, but if I get it out of my bedroom, charge it up, it would still work to this day.
Probably still has batteries. Probably just gone into a cocoon. She's not come back in a while, but I'm sure she will. I'm sure.
I'll keep that one bar. That one bar just for her.
Like a smoke alarm.
I'm still here.
I'm dying. Buffalo.
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 I love buffalo wings.
Oh, buffalo wings. You can't go wrong. Cannot go wrong with buffalo wings.
What's Rose drinking?
Do you
Bearing in
genuinely
mind,
do you want to
she
know?
is 17.
Do you want to know?
Black
Which is
currant.
very, very strong blackcurrant. Like straight out of the squash bottle. No water in it at all to match it with the colour.
Yeah.
Get off on it. Blimey. I love how the doctor doesn't even answer because he knows full well
She's
what's
not
out
saying.
there.
Yeah.
Considering the next episode as well. I mean, I'm looking forward to that next episode. I cannot wait for
Who
it.
are you podcasting with?
I think it's Matt. I'm so looking forward to it. Like I'm personally love that episode so much.
Yeah.
Matt doesn't. So it's going to be very interesting.
I think it is.
It's going to be very interesting. Well, I've got like 7 different hosts for series 1 alone. So, yeah, I've got
Blimey.
quite a few hosts with like 3 more on the wings, just in case.
Can I just ask?
Mm.
Right. So he says that it's the same message being repeated, but doesn't the TARDIS translate for you?
Yeah,
So
translated it into
technically-
music.
So technically, he should understand what it's saying.
I think I know what they're saying. It's going, buy my shit, buy my shit, buy my shit.
Yeah.
Fuck it, they already know I'm a Slovene. Yeah, at this point, he might as well just skin now. You know, at that point, he might as well.
Yeah.
Well, they already know, for one thing, so there's no need to infiltrate.
True.
Right? Sure, no one else knows, and you know they're probably in a block of flats. But you know,
this is the best part. I'm sorry, but this
Yeah,
whole action.
yeah. Like I said, this is the best part of the episode, and possibly one of the best parts in a lot of Doctor Who episodes, because it is just so intense.
Yeah.
Like, I love it. Not this part. You know, this part's great, but this part of the scene's incredible.
Yeah.
When I was younger, sorry to break the tension, by the way, guys, but when I was younger, I always thought the Doctor was saying, "Narrow, sit down."
Yeah.
Like he was calling Narrow to sit down, not Narrows it down. I mean, I love Mickey's reaction to this. Love it. Love it. Like, RTD really did know how to write comedy, didn't he? He really knew how to write comedy.
Raxicolocopharacatorius.
Oh, he didn't say it properly. Raxicolocophalapatorius.
Raxicolocopharacatorius.
There you go. There you go. I love how Rose knows his way around. Well, I love how Rose knows her way.
I love this bit, Gherkin.
Yeah. I mean, that's not... I mean, what? This is sort of like the Christmas... No, not the Christmas invasion.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
pickled eggs. Oh.
Did you really just throw that on me?
No.
Oh!
I'll tell you what, right? Does anyone here remember the Battles in Time Doctor Who trading cards?
Oh no.
Right? So, when they released the first set of them with Series 1 and Series 2, they had some scratch and sniff cards. You can probably see where I go with this.
Yeah, no.
One of them was pickled eggs. And yeah, you could really, really smell
Yes.
the vinegar and pickled eggs.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
I like pickled eggs, but then you don't like eggs, do you?
No, I don't. No, it's horrible
You
stuff.
don't like pickles either, do you?
Pickles are alright.
Yeah, what's that?
Ooh. Nice.
Is it JCB?
No, they cheaped out.
You still got M&M's, Sam.
Yeah. You can have the peanut ones if you want. They're just below.
You don't like the peanut ones?
Nah.
My
Good stand.
favourites. Oh.
I mean, I love how it's sort of like a prime minister
They're
saying
not
it. Isn't it?
peanut.
Are they not? Did you not eat out the yellow one?
They're not peanut. They're brownie.
Well, I just picked the bigger ones. I just picked the bigger ones because I thought, no, that's alright.
Try it.
No. No, you have it. It's fine. Sorry, it's a quick little detour for Rachel there. She saw M&M's. She saw sweets. They do smell nice.
They're brownie ones.
No, I don't want to eat them. I'm
I
fine.
don't know if anyone's ever tried the brownie M&Ms, but they're quite tasty.
Fair. I mean, I love how he's somewhat smirking as well. You can see it, just smirking. Christ, can you imagine if Boris Johnson said this? We would like to spread peace along with all of these things. By the way, have you ever heard of vegan sausage rolls? The Slideen. Christ, I could just imagine Boris Johnson on this podcast. It would be hilarious one day to get him on just to hear him constantly. It would be hilarious. To be fair, good plan. Really, really good plan. Yeah. Money. It is a really good plan, to be fair. Like, it is genuinely one of the better plans of a villain. Rather than invade, they want to exploit the Earth for profit. And how to do that, but with themselves. It'd be brilliant. It's almost like they've been monitoring Earth for years.
Maybe they have.
And they really could have been. Like, it's brilliant. I love it. I love how this thing does not take him seriously at all. Trapped in his little box. And this thing now know he's serious.
Oh, absolutely. The death stare.
Yeah, that death stare. You do not want to be on the other end of that death stare.
Nice St Paul's Cathedral there.
Yeah. Big belt.
He's a happy chap, isn't
He
he?
is a very happy chap, this
Hey,
one.
it's like COVID. Streets
Yeah.
empty.
Out on the streets of Cardiff. Yes, I know it's London,
I know.
but it was filmed in Cardiff, of course.
But the future needs to be designed in New York. I mean, could you imagine if Trump was still in office?
Oh my god. I would just like to say the Slovene are fake news.
Because he's a Slovene himself.
Yes, he is. Oh, sorry, Rachel. Sorry.
We elbowed each other.
Yes, we did. Of course she's upset. She just got her daughter back. And now she might die.
Absolutely.
For reals this time.
For reals.
For reals. Thing is, right, at this point, the episode is now finished, right? It's basically done.
Pretty
We
much,
know
yeah.
their plan. They're executing it now. But there's still about 20 minutes of the episode left. You know?
Oh, look, they got M&Ms too.
They do! They got M&Ms! Mind you, they could actually be Skittles. It might be Skittles.
Oh,
They're Skittles. They're Skittles. How cheap are BBC, by the way? They paid for a 50p bag and just spilled them on.
Yeah.
How cheap? You couldn't even get the pound bag, you know what I mean? Christ, if they were the white ones, we know when they filmed it.
True.
I love it. Brilliant scene. Brilliant. I mean, when facing the extinction of Earth, you have to take a risk, don't you?
True.
This is the problem I have with RTD, though. Right? This is the problem I have with RTD. He always has to raise the stakes to the point where the stakes can't possibly go any higher.
True.
Right? And he does. Like, sure, at this point, already, in episode 5 of series 1, we're already threatened with the extinction of Earth.
True.
What else can you possibly get to? Right? You really can't. Because, well, in the parting of the ways, it's just getting rid of all the humans, not exploding the Earth. And by the year 200,100, the human race would have already spread out.
Should be naked.
I will say, Savine are not a good villain. For Doctor Who, they're not a good villain. For Sarah Jane Adventures, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. They fit CBBC better than BBC. They do fit CBBC better.
Yeah. Yeah, they are quite a tame alien, really.
They are. Not to mention, their design is cute as well. They look like babies.
Buffalo.
I love how he's still got Savine essence on him. He hasn't even had time to have a shower, you know what I mean?
Because you can definitely hack into the Royal Marines.
Oh, yeah, yeah, just by saying buffalo. I love how Mickey, as well, has got a little picture of a Tardis, where obviously he's been Googling everything and sort of become a conspiracy theorist. I mean, you gotta love it as well, ain't you?
Got his name right.
Yeah.
Mickey the Idiot.
Because he's being serious.
Yeah.
Mickey the Idiot. Whenever the Doctor's not being serious, he always calls him Ricky, not Mickey.
Oh,
When the Doctor's serious and when he's relying on Mickey, he will always call him Mickey. Love that little attention to detail. Thank you, RTD. Sir? It seems that we got a giant Johnson in the sky. Nah, that's not someone's Johnson. That looks like a giant Wang! Pay attention!
Private!
Nuts! Hot salty nuts! Dick, pay attention.
Uh-oh.
Only in America would they vote for weapons. Typical that America votes for weapons, eh?
Of course. Of course!
Really?
No. Oh, I need to elevate my legs.
Go for it. I was gonna say, just be careful. Dear me.
3, 2, 1, kabloom.
I love how it is just one missile that kills it, but it's the missile.
Everybody out. They're probably safer in the building.
No, because a missile that big, there's no chance. Doesn't even think of it, does he? It's like, yeah, fuck him. I love how, like, the design of the Slovene, right? The design of the Slovene, they've gone for a very classic design, like, just giant green blob thing.
Yeah.
Instead of, like, a sleek little silver guy, you know? Like, you could mistake that as an alien, not just a guy in a suit, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, hide in the cupboard against the missile. Fantastic, Rose. Well done. Oh, bollocks. I mean, someone would have seen that and think, what the fuck?
Absolutely.
Like, why did number 10 explode?
Absolutely. Why did number 10 explode?
With no explanation.
Yes, we know who you are.
Yeah. Again, I love how every single human is just oblivious, but every single alien knows of her.
Yeah.
For some reason. I mean, that is one thing I am looking forward to RTD.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to, like, some of his trappings. Like, plot lines about money, or the love stories, all of that. But I am looking forward to all the returning gags.
Absolutely.
Again.
The thing is, right, you know, she's like, I better go see if I can help those people, but she's still guarding that handbag of hers.
Of course!
What the hell's in that handbag?
Wouldn't you know it? It's actually the Doctor Who timeline. Give me page, Harriet, please! Well, what's a woman without a handbag?
Anyone would run away from her. She'd be like, she's fucking ranting.
You know, the only thing that would complete her is a little tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
You know, just saying. Yeah, That's well deserved, actually.
Yeah, well
That's
deserved.
actually quite well deserved.
Well deserved huggle.
Yeah. That's a really good, well deserved hug. Because of course Rose would go home after that. Been away for a year, nearly died again, nearly died again, nearly died again. Saw a giant green alien. And of course, what does she do? Watch the telly.
Should be you on there.
Oh.
She is infectious.
Yes, of course. Like I said.
What does he eat?
That's a real test. What are the odds that Jackie Tyler would have actually poisoned that shepherd's pie to get rid of the Doctor?
Absolutely.
I fucking love Jackie Tyler. Whenever Jackie Tyler is in any episode, it's always a banger.
Absolutely.
Every episode she's in, I love it. She's so human.
Yeah, she is.
You know someone like her though. Everyone knows someone like Jackie.
Absolutely.
Everyone. Love this line going up. It's such a simple joke, but it works. Oh dear. Ooh.
See, that is a bit harsh, you know.
Well, no, that's what the Doctor does.
Yeah,
though.
but he wants a companion, and he does want a companion. It can't all be about him. It's got to be a two-way street, my friend.
I don't know.
You want a little blonde 17-year-old something running around doing your errands? You got to speak to her mother.
I don't know, you know. I don't know. Whew. That looks like Jesus. Nearly escaped. I mean, I'm just going to say, the least Rose could do was leave a note.
I feel sorry for Jackie.
Yeah, I do as well. Because Rose just takes her for granted. Same as Mickey. She is one of the worst companions, Rose. She takes everyone she knows for granted.
She does, but I still like her.
She went to the year 5 billion, and what did she do? She had a bitch fight with a trampoline.
True.
Right, later on in the series, she don't let any woman go anywhere near the Doctor. Because she wants him. I love how the Doctor found out who done it, by the way, and told him to clean it. I love it.
Alien hoax.
That is actually quite accurate. That's exactly what they would do.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, this is brilliant from the Doctor and Mickey. Like, they understand each other. But in order to keep up their little thing, they have to pretend not to with Rose. And pretend not to see eye to eye. I mean...
Why does he want Mickey to go with him?
Because Mickey's the better companion. I'm sorry, but Mickey is. He's the much better companion than Rose.
No, do you know why? It's because he's like, actually, I really like her, and I'm going to see if the boyfriend really likes her. Because if the boyfriend doesn't like her, then I'm in with a shot. 900-year-old 17-year-old.
19.
Sorry, 19-year-old. I keep thinking she's 17.
Oh, God.
Plenty of room. It's like your grumpy dad, isn't he?
Yeah. But why does the Doctor not want Mickey on? Because it would distract Rose too much, and it would. I mean, brilliant.
Yeah, but 12 years went past us a minute ago.
12 months.
Oh, sorry, 12
If
months.
it was 12 years, different fucking story.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I love how Jackie actually times it as well.
I know.
Jackie times it, and the TARDIS doesn't come back, and she already assumes the worst.
Absolutely.
That's brilliant.
And I just love the way they go their separate ways.
Yeah.
Don't even want to talk to each other.
No, because they've both feared the worst. The episode gives a little bit of time for it as well. Love it. The look down with Mickey as well.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, shit, she's dead. Or she's stuck, you know? Mickey back on the bin.
I'm just going to stay there and wait for her. Hunger strike. Oh no, he's on the bin.
And now the trailer for one of the best episodes in Doctor Who history.
It is okay. It is good.
One of the best episodes in Doctor Who history. No one knew. No one knew. No one knew. No one knows the villain yet. We almost know. I love how they reveal the Dalek at the end as well. That reveal, genuinely, that gave me chills straight away.
It has, didn't you?
It actually has given me chills. Oh,
well, Samuel,
dear.
that was a lovely, lovely hour and a half spent talking about absolutely anything and everything.
So what do you think of the episodes?
Yeah.
Or the story, I should say.
The story, I mean, it's typical Doctor Who far-fetched story, but actually it was okay. It's pretty decent. I do like the episodes. Would I pick to watch them, you know, normally? Probably not, no. It's not my favourite episodes from the first series, but...
What is your favourite episodes from the first series?
I like the... I can't think what it's called.
Dalek?
No. It's the one with the platform. And,
Okay.
You click your finger and then your spike comes out. And
Okay. The long game.
The long game, that's the
Yeah.
one. I like that one. I think that's pretty decent. And then obviously the last two episodes.
Okay. You don't like Dalek? What's wrong with you?
It's okay. One of my favourite episodes of series 1 is End of the World.
Really?
Yeah.
Blimey. Okay.
A gift of peace in all good faith.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, no, thank you very much, Samuel, for
No
inviting
problem,
me.
No problem.
It
No
was
problem.
very enjoyable.
Would you come back to the podcast if I was ever to ask you back?
Yeah, why not?
Fantastic.
I look forward to season 2. Wink, wink.
If we ever do one.
If you ever do one.
We are doing one.
Excellent.
Anyway, thank you very, very much, Rachel. Thank you very much for being in the podcast with me. Thank you for being a magnificent host as well.
Oh, well, you're welcome. Thank you.
That's it from us. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much.
Bye,
Adios.
Nubians.